it's just a great win. Obviously be down 4, and then they added on to that and try and make something happen. Just to watch them keep going, taking their at-bats. The bullpen came in, did a great job. It's just a good overall effort by a lot of guys.
How important is it to make sure you take advantage of such a good performance from the bullpen like you did?
Well, with bullpen's been good all year long. I think it's almost they expect that of themselves, and we expect them to come in and keep us in a game. We brought in some with O coming in. I thought Bowman did a terrific job going 2 innings. He was so efficient in the first one. He was able to go back out and did a nice job being able to keep us in a spot where we still had O and Segrist and Broxton and Rosie sitting down there, and they kept us there, and then the offense took over.
A lot of your comebacks this year have been made possible by home runs. Does this feel a little bit different in that it was kind of timely hits strung together?
Well, they were almost home runs. Yeah, I didn't know if Jerkos was out and brought back, and Adams couldn't have been any closer. But yeah, just some good at bats put together, and even infield hits, and starts with a walk there with Colton to make something happen late, and big hits before that. It was just guys just one of those days they just refuse to without going down swinging, and just great fight. You'd love to see that.
Can you maybe describe the twist this game takes? I mean, like you said, Jerko has a home run taken away that would have tied the game. Adams has a home run that would have won the game, go off the top. Second out of that inning is Carlos overrunning third base.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of little moments there that if you lose this game, you might feel the exact opposite maybe of what you do right now.
You lose any game, you're going to feel the exact opposite is how I feel right now. But to watch a group of guys come back once again after being down, and to keep to keep them there, and then to put the throttle down and figure out ways to make something happen, put pressure on offensively. There was a lot of positives come out of that. If we would have came up just a hair short, but with Carlos getting thrown out, we're still in a tie game situation. We need a big hit. We ended up getting it, and it was just any time that we have a chance to put something away, and all the what ifs are easy to do. And but I think you could see there were enough things that we should have been real happy about. At least strides in the right direction. After a game like yesterday, getting just shut down and things not going in a good direction today, and then to throw something up there late against their bullpen, which has been very effective. I mean, there's a lot to be said.
Mike, how about Colton leading off?
Great at bat by Colton. Yeah, getting on there and just making things happen. Yeah, we needed that. Matt Adams staying ready all game. I had him a couple times lined up, helmet on, gloves on, ready to go in the game, and held him out. And that's not easy to do. Get yourself up and ready, and study the pitcher, and think you have a game plan, and then you get shut down. And he stayed prepared. And what a great swing he put on.
With Mike Leake,
yeah.
Just your thoughts on it? I think he throws some 28 of the first 35 pitches are strikes. Then a runner gets on base, and 8 of the next 11 are balls. Was there something there?
Yeah, I think a lot of times, sometimes your greatest strength can also be your greatest weakness, and he just got into a real good rhythm. You could see it was a fast tempo, which he normally keeps, and when it's going well, you want to keep riding that. And I think the same thing can happen when you start getting into a little bit of a rut where you're not making the pitches you want. and really, I thought Eric Fryer did a nice job, and we had some damage. But after the damage was done, he and Mike both just kind of slowed down, took a breath, and then got back into a good rhythm. But, guys that like to work fast, it can really work for them and sometimes can work against. And, he's shown so many good pitches, so many good innings, and he just, once again, has that one that kind of costs him. And then he got ambushed for that second home run. I mean, that ball was just jumped all over first pitch on a guy that takes as many pitches as anybody in the league. So, I mean, you're going to have that happen sometimes, but the big innings, it's just something we're going to have to find our way through.
Mike, over 9 minutes of replays, how does that impact the game?
We hate doing it for the fans and for the pace of the game, and, our guys standing out there, their guys standing out there. The one in particular took a long time, and, You know, but we got to get something going. I mean, it's easy for us on the home run or questionable home run, either one of those. You know, anything happens, the ball bounces off the fence on Jerko's, or if it does hit just above the top of the fence for Adams. I mean, it's the end of the game. We got to take a look. Got to take our time. Thought the umpires did a nice job. You know, they haven't taken it personal, and there's going to be those nights when you just have one close play after the other, and we got to take our time and look at it. We have the technology there. You know, we're not out here trying to rush through this thing. We just want to get it right.
On Tejada's double, were you told by your video group or anybody that it was a sure thing, that it was a 50-50 thing?
No, it was more 50-50. What they saw more than anything was white grass kicking up. It looked like third baseman was in the way of getting a real good view, but everything was kind of indicating that it probably landed right on the line.
You've got a lot of runs from guys that you didn't expect to contribute at the beginning of spring training. Wong, Adams, Holiday here. How heartening is that in the ninth inning to get those guys rolling and being a big part of that?
Yeah, you know, we know we're going to get that big production from Matt Holiday and Matt Adams and Colton Wong too. We just need to get him into a good frame of mind, and Colton's at-bats the last few games that he's been in have looked significantly better. He just looks like he's in a good place. We just got to try to keep building on that. And Matt's been squaring the ball up. We didn't have a lot of luck today in the fact that we had guys in scoring position had some hard outs right at people. But we know that they're going to come through. It's nice to have those other guys prove it to themselves and prove it to the rest of us and the rest of the watching world that they're the kind of offense that they believe they can be and we believe they can be.
Do you think he might have challenged that even if it was 20-80 with the point in the game and the need for a hit?
For the one down the line?
Yeah.
You know, I trust our guys, and you know, it's like you know, the ball down the line with Jerko. I wanted so badly for that to be any kind of doubt, but they said without question it was caught. We're always going to take a look if it's going to be a game changer.
What do you think about Molina showing some quick feet at first base tonight?
Yeah, not surprised at Yachty at first. I mean, he's a great defender, no matter where you put him.